It's an honor to be here, and I was just taking a step back and just looking across the room, and I see so many people that are doing so many things in so many areas of our city. And before I even get to the remarks, I just want to say thank you. I want to, give it up for yourselves, because this room is so powerful. This is how we're going to change Memphis forever. I want you to know, this is the room that's going to change Memphis forever. There are people that don't know any of our names. They don't know mine, they don't know yours. But the reason that we're here is for them. It's for their lives to be different forever. That's what hope brings. It changes the way you behave. It changes what you see as the future, not just for yourself, but for the people around you. Because you know when you're hopeless, you'll do anything. When you're hopeless, nothing around you matters. We have young people that live in communities where when they look around, all they see is poverty and despair. And it's hard to feel hope in a moment like that. But that's why we're here. That's what we're doing today. And the power of that moment just struck me as I was standing there. And so, again, I just want to say thank you, because this is not just another gathering. This is a time for us to be able to learn, to connect, and to begin shifting how we see the city and how we see ourselves. I just want to ask that throughout the day that everyone stay engaged. I want to ask that you listen deeply, and I want you to look for the places where you can shift your own perspective towards hope. I believe that the most powerful force that's shaping our city's future is not policy, it's not funding, it's not politics, it's hope. This is what's going to, and I want you to feel that. All the stuff that we deal with every day, all of the noise, and there are real challenges. But I want you to know that at the root of it, to change the city forever, we need people internally to believe that tomorrow can be better than today. If I just know what the logical steps to get there are. And I'm telling you, there's so many that have no clue what the next step is. And it's up to us to make sure that we get there. You all know that we're confronting poverty. We're working to make our city safer. We're working to rebuild trust. We're trying to expand opportunities. We have the national spotlight on our city with the National Guard here right now. And the question is, what are we going to do? What's going to be different? At some point, all the federal stuff will stop. Whether you're for it, against it, whatever. They're going to be gone. What are we going to do? Because we are the ones that have to define the future of Memphis, not them. It's on us. And I want you guys to know that my goal as mayor is to make sure we lead with hope. And hope is not just a slogan, it's a strategy. And I want you to tell people, like, this is not just a feeling, it's rooted in evidence and science. I want to recognize some of our partners, to Shelby County Mayor Harris, to my sister, Dorcas Young Griffin. Thank you for the partnership with the county. To the Oklahoma First Lady, Sarah Stitt. Where is she? She's out in the, well, y'all will see her in a little while. She's here. Somewhere. Right there at the door. So, yes, y'all give it up for First Lady Sarah Stitt, the founder of Hope Rising USA. Thank you for being here and for leading this movement nationally. To Agape Child and Family Services, thank you for bringing the science of hope to life in Memphis. And like my sister, when I first heard it, it didn't take a long conversation. It was very short, because this has been at the root of what I've believed the whole time that I've been working in this space. To NL Transo from Agape and Penelope Houston. Y'all know Penelope, our Chief of Communications for the city. Thank you for agreeing to be the ambassadors. And to all of you Memphians that are gathered here that are ready to learn that hope is a science and to lean into that science together, thank you all for answering this call. I want to also say we're honored to have Chan Hellman, who's with us today. He's the founder. Y'all give it up for him. Y'all give it up for Chan. He is the founding director of Hope Research Center, and I had an opportunity to hear some of his speech at an event we had earlier this year, and I can tell you that it is very, very, very interesting, compelling stuff. And he showed us that hope is measurable, it's teachable, and it's deeply practical. And this is going to be something that moves our city forward for many years to come. I just want to close by saying that too many of our neighborhoods have carried the weight of hopelessness for far too long. Oftentimes we get focused on our corners. We focus on the D's and the R's. We focus on our identity politics. But we often forget that there are people at the root of all of the things that we're talking about. Yeah. And oftentimes they could care less about our politics. They just want to know, how do I get where I'm trying to go? How do I raise my family? How do I make sure that I put a meal on the table? That's what hope is. And there's some tough parts of this job. There's lots of perspectives. There's a lot of opinions that I have to take in, a lot of criticism from my friends. And I had to take that. But there's also some very, very beautiful parts of this job. One of the best parts that I love is I get to see hope in action every day. Every single day, I'm somewhere where I can see that spark of hope. Whether it's the R3 program that the city of Memphis holds, where we have young people that are looking for the next step in their lives. And I get to walk in the classroom and hear the questions that they're asking and the learning that's transpiring every day. I'm seeing that spark of hope. It's the Employ program. I just see Brian. I didn't have this in my notes, but the Employ program, where they take young people and they provided 1,800 jobs for high school students this summer, more than we've ever had before. And next year we're going to get to 3,000. Or the life coaching that I've seen in action that Agape is doing with families in apartment complexes. These are things that are changing lives. I was just at a groundbreaking, a ribbon cutting at South City, where I was hearing from families who finally have a safe, quality, affordable place to live. Y'all, the work is happening. And it's up to us to lean into the work. We're gonna still have problems. We're gonna still have challenges. But if all we talk about are the things going wrong, how much hope am I gonna feel? How inspired am I gonna feel? But if I can hear some of the wins, if I can hear some of the things taking place, then it gives me just a little bit to grab onto. That's what this is about, y'all. So let's keep doing the work. Our faith, our grit, our resilience gives Memphis a foundation that few others in this country can match. And I want to say that hope is not the opposite of realism. It's how we turn realism into resolve. Thank you guys so much.